Surprise! Treadle machine belt. Anyways, welcome to part 2, where I put a belt on this treadle machine that I scored from a friend for helping her paint her room. Hopefully the video doesn't get too glitchy, because it'll be glitchy in the knot. There's scissors, pliers, a couple of awls. I wasn't sure which one would work best. Those are the tools you need to put on the belt. Here's the belt that I got from Amazon. It was probably like 10 bucks and I got 2 belts. Don't look at eBay or anything, because over there it was selling them for like 60 or more. But anyways, here's me threading it through. I believe I put through the metal base first in the back loop before sliding it through the loop in the back of the table here down to the wheel below. Then here's me threading it through the wheel, trying to make sure I can get tight enough where it'll stick around when I go work through it top side, because my biggest issue was it kept sliding out before I could clip where I needed to. But while we're watching me do this, I did look up the serial number of my specific machine. It was from around 1910. It's been 3 years since I looked it up. I just know it was around that time. I don't remember the exact year. So at the time as I am voicing this over right now, it is 116 years old. Anyways, here's me pulling it through after I finally got tight on the big wheel in the bottom. Checking the length before I snip it, then punch a hole to put the metal wire through on the other side. That dull wheel right there, I did eventually shine it up later on. I did also end up re-sanding the table. Anyways, here's the belt fully attached. Use the pliers to close the metal part. Here's me testing it out with my hand so I could watch to make sure it didn't slide off the big wheel on the bottom, otherwise I'd have to do it tighter. And then here's it running nice and smoothly. I did eventually, after months of having it sit in my brother's old room, decide to re-sand it, as well as shine up some of the metal bits of this, but that'll be in part 3, which will probably also be the final installment. But yeah, I didn't like how it looked closed, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna re-sand this, and I ended up buying a sander and some lacquer and other stuff. So yeah, but otherwise I was quite proud of the progress.